Grace with Healthy Fit. Welcome to Healthy Fit Cycle. I hope you have your bike already positioned for you to get on for the ride. Go ahead and start your fitness watch. Get your water and your towel and let's get started. Who's ready for a great workout today? We're just starting at an easy pace. Find yourself back in the saddle. As we cycle, we want to make sure we keep those soft elbows, shoulders away from the ears, pressing down on the pedals through the balls of the feet. We don't want to add pressure to the toes. Get those power through the quads. Get ready to add some resistance here. Medium resistance, 70 to 85 RPMs. Let's pick up the pace a little bit here. Getting our muscles warmed up for our ride today. I'm ready. Are you ready? My quads are getting warm already. Easing into our workout with this medium resistance. We've got 15 seconds, and then we'll add some resistance for sit-stand intervals. Add that resistance, 60 to 70 RPMs. Should be hard. Check your knee alignment in alignment with the toes. We want to prevent any injury from misalignment. In 5 seconds, we're going to stand up. Keep the resistance where it's at and stand for 30 seconds. Let's push our glutes back over our saddle. Kind of hovering here. Light pressure on your handlebars, whether you're in the front or in the side. Nice long line through the spine, like you have a string coming out through the crown of your head. That put me into my target heart rate zone. What about you? Let's sit it down. 30 seconds, same cadence and resistance. Again, 60 to 70 RPMs. If you've slowed down a little bit, take a little bit of resistance off as we finish our warm up here. Get ready to stand. Here we go. Again, hovering back. Your glutes are over your seat. Pushing back into those hips. Soft elbows. Shoulders away from the ears. Whew. You got it. 8 seconds to go. Going back to a sitting position. Keep the resistance there. Still 60 to 70 RPMs. As we go through these intervals of sit to stand, your heart rate should still be climbing up. Yes, you can check that. Get ready to stand. Our last standing round before our workout. Here we go. Pressing back into the glutes. Hovering over the back of the seat. You got this. Are you nice and warm? Pump those legs. Get a good cadence going. And take the resistance off to easy as we prepare for our hills today. We've got 2 rounds of our hill protocol. So we'll be climbing up the hills, and then I'll give you some light resistance time before we climb another hill. Who's ready? All right, increase that resistance. I want you at a hard resistance, pushing through 55 to 70 RPMs. Really setting those quads on fire. Again, as we get challenged, we want to make sure our shoulders don't creep up. Keep them away from our ears. Soft elbows. Nice long spine. Pushing back into the seat. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. Check that knee alignment. Check that you're pressing through the balls of the feet, not in the toes. Want to keep those toes nice and comfortable. How are we doing? Find your breath. Get in the zone. So again, this is a comfortably hard pace so that we're at our target heart rate, working our lungs and our heart. Find that groove. Feel free to turn up your jams. I'm gonna get a sip of water. We have got a minute left. Thanks for showing up today, showing up for you. Showing up for your health, giving yourself 30 minutes to make your body feel amazing. Sweat just kicked in. Guess what? We're almost to the top of the hill. Then we're going to take some of the resistance off. Push through. Should be about 75% of your target heart rate as we finish this first round, this first exercise. Five seconds left. Come on, push to the top. You're almost there. Take a little bit of resistance off. Light resistance. We're gonna pick up the pace. We made it to the top of the hill. So I want you to have some resistance. Don't let your legs go willy-nilly. Feel like you're pedaling around 95 to 115 RPMs. This is for speed. If you want to come down into your forearms here, pressing through the palms, you can. Press it back up if you like. All right. Get those legs going. This is our speed work. How fast can you get your bike going here? This is a straightaway. We have plenty of room to pick up our speed before we go up another hill. Whew. Come on. We've got 90 seconds left. A minute and a half, so we're halfway there through this leg. You got it. Easy peasy, right? Light resistance. Getting those legs going. Fast twitch. Oh boy. Check that cadence. Check your form. Make sure you're pressing through the balls of the feet. Fully extending those legs without locking the knee. Soft elbows. Feeling good. Now, even though we're doing light resistance, your heart rate might still be climbing because of the speed. Working our body a little bit differently. Trying to get those fast twitch muscles going. Towel off as you need it. 15 seconds to go. Guess what? I see that hill coming. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Here we go. Add some resistance. Slow down that cadence. It's gonna get hard. Pressing through the balls of the feet. Trying to still our upper body. 55 to 70 RPMs. Now, I don't want you to get to 95 of your heart rate because I don't want you breathless. We've got too long to be in that upper level. So if you feel like your heart rate's going up, check it. If you're at 95% and you're having trouble breathing, you're breathless, take off the resistance just a little bit. Keeping that cadence of 55 to 70 RPMs. Nice, long, steady hill. Here in Texas, we don't have a lot of hills, so using my indoor cycling bike for hill practice is great. All right, we're at the halfway point. Check your positioning a little bit, shake off those shoulders if you need it. If you want to go down to your forearms, you can. Pressing through the legs. Trying to keep your chest open here. Looking out in front of your bike. You don't have to look forward because we're not on the road. So I want to keep that nice spinal alignment, yes? Guess what? We've got less than a minute. Are your legs screaming a little bit? Mine are. Push through. You can see the crest of that hill. I know sometimes your brain's like, this is hard. But you know what? Your brain's supposed to do that. And you are supposed to say, shut up, brain. Because you are capable of so much more than what your brain will tell you. It's a liar. It's trying to preserve you by making it easier. But you can do it. Push through. Easy pedal here. Take the resistance off. Very light resistance recovery. We're gonna bring our heart rate down because you're probably about 90% of your target heart rate. Get a sip of water here. Stretch out those shoulders. Roll them back. Open up the chest. Shake out those wrists if you need. Towel off. Enjoy this easy part of the ride. It's nice and flat here. We're just pedaling along. We still want to stay within our target heart rate. And if you're at the top of that 90% zone, as we come down, you're going to still be within the target heart rate where we want you. If you start to fall below your target heart rate for cardio, just increase your pedal a little bit. Increase that cadence, or just do a little increase on that resistance to keep you where you're at. Everyone's different, so not everyone's gonna be going at the same cadence exactly. Not everyone's gonna have the same heart rate. This is your workout. I want you to challenge you. And when you challenge yourself, change happens. And your workout just flies by, and it gets easier with time, doesn't it? I got the sweat flow going on here. I'd love to hear what kind of races you're training for. If you're training for a race, reach out to me and let me know so I can make sure to help you be more successful and have more fun competing in that race. Because it's all about the fun factor, right? Yeah, maybe we want the bling, but we want the self-satisfaction of finishing, doing our best, and feeling great while we do it. Our race isn't fun if we struggle through it. That's why training is important, to prevent injury and to help you perform better so that you enjoy that race. We've got 20 seconds left on this easy pedal. Our next segment is that hard climb. So let's crank up the resistance. 55 to 70 RPMs. Again, we want to stay in our target heart rate zone, somewhere between 75 to 85% of your target heart rate. If you don't know your target heart rate, it's really hard to make sure that you're in that zone. Reach out to me and I can help you calculate it. So the difficulty factor on this is a 7 or 8 out of 10. Your legs should feel like you're pushing through heavy mud, perhaps. You're climbing up that hill. Push back into your hips a little bit to utilize those glutes a little bit more. Making sure we have that foot flexed, getting the power through the balls of the foot. Soft elbows, shoulders away from the ears. How are we doing? We're more than halfway done with this hard climb. I can see the top of that mountain. Can you? Still a little ways off, but we can do it. We've got a minute and a half left. Pushing through. Maintaining soft pressure on the handlebars. If you need to shake out your hands at any time, shake those out. Check that cadence. Are you still from 55 to 70 RPMs? Yes? Good. Good cadence here. We're having fun, aren't we? I got sweat dripping off my chin, y'all. Let your pace dictate a good rhythm for your breath. Breathing deeply as we press through. We want to make sure we're breathing all the way down to our pelvic floor below our belly button. Letting those ribs really expand as we breathe. Guess what? 10 seconds left. We're almost to the top of the hill. Oh my goodness. Push it. Push it. All right. Take some of the resistance off. Light resistance here. Get those legs going. We're on that flat hill, that flat straightaway. Speed work. See if you can go faster than you did in our last interval on speed. Getting that cadence around 95 to 115 RPMs. You got it. Easy peasy, right? Hello, legs. Can we go a little faster? Yes. Try to maintain that speed. If you have a speedometer on your bike, take a look. Try to keep it at the same pace. Same cadence on those legs. This is the breakaway. Get water as you need it. It's a beautiful day for a bike ride, isn't it? It's always a good day for cycling. Check that cadence and that speed. Okay, we're inside a minute before we move on to our next leg of our journey. How are we feeling? Fast feet, come on, come on. See if you can hit your top speed in this last 30 seconds. So as we go a little bit faster, want to make sure, keep those shoulders nice and low, relaxed arms. We might get breathless in this last 30 seconds, and that's okay. Did you hit your top speed? Come on, 5 seconds left. You got it. Woo, right? All right, guess what? That hill is upon us. I hit my 95%. I'm pretty breathless here. We're increasing the resistance. Hard climb. 55 to 70 RPMs. So your heart rate's probably gonna stay in that 85 to 90% of your target heart rate right here. Because I wanted you to get in that 95% for the last block, and we had no recovery. So now we're challenging our muscles in a different way. Climbing that hill. Feel that resistance. My quads are feeling it. Now this is our last leg that is hard. So if you feel like you need to stand up, you can always stand up for the hard. Again, pushing back into our glutes here, trying to minimize the movement in our upper body. I'm going to change my hand positioning to the outside, pushing back into those glutes. You'll feel some of the challenge shift to your hamstrings when you push back over your seat, yes? You can always sit back down. This is your workout. Maintaining that cadence. Y'all, I am a sweaty mess. Are you sweating? I hope you're saying yes. Say yes. All right, we got 45 seconds left. Push to the top of the hill. And then we have our last leg, which is our easy pedal. You got this. 30 seconds left. Come on, push it. Push it. I want you to be tapped out at the end of this leg. So if you want to add some resistance here, go ahead and do that. Push, push. I give you permission to get breathless into your 95% of your heart rate to finish us here. You got it all the way to the top, all the way. All right, we're on the flat. Easy pedal. Light resistance here. Again, I don't want your feet feeling like they're flailing around. You should feel some resistance, like you're really pedaling. Relax those shoulders. Shake out those arms if you need it. Towel off. Easy pedal, this is our recovery. So I'm not gonna tell you what cadence, just stay in your target heart rate zone as we let our heart rate start to climb down. Still getting some miles in. We're in the home stretch. We've got a little bit more than a minute and a half left before our cool down. Enjoy it. Nice, easy, relaxed pedaling. Light resistance. Check that foot positioning in your pedals. Still pressing through the balls of the feet. I hope you had fun on our ride today. I know I did. The time is just flying by. And I feel amazing. I felt a little sluggish this morning. Not gonna lie, it happens to all of us. It's okay to wake up and be like, oh, I don't really feel like working out, but do it anyways. I'm serious about that. You'll always feel better after you start moving your body. With my rheumatoid arthritis, I wake up and my joints are old and crotchety, and I hobble out of bed, do some foam rolling. Sometimes I'm a little sluggish, feel fatigued, maybe I didn't sleep well, but I always feel better after my workout. Just a little bit of movement. 30 minutes is all you need to stay focused and productive. It'll increase your energy level and boost your mood, reduce anxiety. There's so many reasons why you need to be here with me. So remember that when you're like, oh, not feeling it. Do it anyways. Yes? Make a commitment to me. All right, high five. We're gonna cool it down. Still pedaling. You can slow down your cadence a little bit more. Towel off. Still lowering our heart rate. Make sure you're drinking your beverage. Chest opener. Take your hands out, reach them out, stretch, and then bring them to the small of your back or lace them behind you. Opening up the shoulders and the chest. You should feel a good stretch through here, yes? Cycling can make your back round forward, so we want to make sure we open it up. Let's do some cycle push-ups right here. Take your handlebars wide. Press up and down. Nice long line through the spine. So you're not dipping your head down to the handlebars. Notice my body's nice and long here, like I have a string coming from my head. Let's bring the hands in. Narrow now. Tricep push-ups, close to the body. And up. Now these ones you should be feeling on the back of your arm, yes? Your arms should be rubbing on your sides. Your heart rate's still coming down. You're pedaling at a nice, relaxed pace. Overhead side stretch. You can hold on to your handlebar if you feel unsturdy, or drop your hand to your side. Reach up and over. Other side. Okay, we're gonna stop the bike here. Keep one leg bent at 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale, hands behind the ears. Rotate and twist, lengthening your spine behind you. Now take this bent leg, push down into your heel, point that toe up for a calf stretch. That feels really good. All right, other side, your knees should be bent at 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale, hands behind the ears. Rotate and twist. Nice long line through the spine. Now press that heel back, straightening the leg, pointing that toe up. Soft knee, pressing through the heel. Feel that in your calf? Does that feel good? All right, carefully stepping off the bike now. Quad stretch. You can use your bike for balance as we grab the top of the shoe, bring your knee in close to your other knee. Step back into a staggered stance, sink into this. Make sure your feet are parallel. So as we do this, our knees are parallel in alignment with our toes as we sink into it. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Take your arm across your body, shoulder away from the ear, bicep stretch. Now let's press that heel down to the floor, arm up overhead, tricep stretch. Pulling gently on the elbow to feel the stretch down the back of the arm. Other side. Find your balance, use your bike as needed. You did amazing work today. Step back into that hip flexor stretch. Sink into it. Feel it in your hip flexor, arm across the body, shoulder away from the ear, bicep stretch. Let's push that heel down to the floor, arm up overhead, tricep stretch. Don't forget to send me your sweaty selfie at Kella Price, at Healthy Fitness Life Coach, and at Healthy Fit Cycle. I'd love to hear how you like today's workout. Make sure you comment, like, share the workout with your friends. The more the merrier. We always have room on our ride for somebody else. If you didn't finish your hydration on our ride, make sure you finish that up. It's important to stay properly hydrated. I'll see you next time. Thanks for riding with me.